Hey, Sugarfoot. Hey, Icon Nation. This is Asa Leveaux. Day 4 of my $1 million Odyssey. Um, just remember, you are Sugarfoot just one time. After that, you're an Icon Nation, Sugar. So let's see. Let's talk about what we did today. I worked until 4 a.m. last night. So woke up late. Talk up like around 11. Okay. Um, let's see. I didn't do the meditation or the visualization that I normally do. Um, however, I did a visualization today, but not that one, just on my own. Um, I believe I already told you all that I made the choice to. I talked to the videographer for the webinar, and I'm going to choose to go ahead and just do it here. This place, as you can see, does not look bad. I mean, it doesn't. There's nothing wrong with this place. And with the right lighting, being properly mic'd, those type of things, I think it's gonna work fine. So that looks like ease to me. That looks like financial ease, physical ease, so I don't have to worry about anything. Um, hmm, what else? Um, Gotten closer as far as I got another fulfillment partner to the program. I see that I'm definitely going to have to increase uh, the investment price of the program. Remember, it's a year-long program. Let me put this in. Let me put this in more of a perspective for you. In the business transformational space, I have gotten a lot of quotes about a lot of different things based on my own desires to grow, supporting clients, what they need. All right. So I've done some done for you sales before, meaning a company comes to us, we see what their offer is, we go out and we sell on their behalf, done for you sales. Um, in that process, I looked up and had contact with a couple of sales agencies. It is very common for individuals to charge just for done for you sales, nothing else, just done for you sales. It is very common for agencies, companies to charge anywhere from $7,500 to $25,000 a month. I said that correctly, a month. And in the first 60 to 90 days, the bulk of that is background work, um, asset collection, understanding the company, no actual fulfillment of the contract. It's just data collection. A lot of interviews, a lot of looking at processes, what's being done, script writing, those type of things in the first 60 to 90 days. And yes, you are still paying what you are paying in that amount of time. The program that I'm building not only has done for you marketing, done for you sales, but there are some deliverables that are very tangible. Book, podcasts, speaking engagements, courses, like all of these things to support the individual. So yeah, so it looks like I'm definitely gonna have to increase it. I don't see that it's gonna be like $200,000, but it's gonna be. Remember, for the year. So it's gonna be real. So yeah, um, but I still feel good about it. I don't feel like I'm creating a gotcha moment for anyone. I'm definitely on par with the industry for sure. Even though what I am creating, we have never packaged together. We have done components of this package, but we have never put all these together, and that's what's taking so long because I desire to do this right. putting together so many components of this offer, because not only does it take a great deal to put together, it takes a great deal to create a project management aspect to it as well. I should be getting the proposal from the project management team or onboard managing team that I feel, or online business management team that um, had a really good interview. And so I should be getting that proposal as far as the numbers are concerned tomorrow. I'm very interested in that. Um, as of this right now moment, I'm sending out um, cold outbound emails. I'm all about the 100 a day. So sending out my 100, and then when I get up, I'll be going to places locally here in Oklahoma City to garner business. Um, I have eaten lobster twice within the last 24 hours. It felt good to do. I'm all about doing something that feels rich, that calls forth, brings forth that feeling of abundance and having more and more and more and more. So that felt really good to do. I was also able to support the person I talked about him, the person who did the money energy healing session about 3 weeks ago now, 3.5 weeks ago. His book he came out, and he did a book signing and book reading tonight. And so I was glad to support him. Saw some friends of mine in Oklahoma City. If you were there, shout out to you. Met some dope individuals as well, all affirming, all interesting and equally inquisitive in an equitable, reciprocal type of way. That felt good. Um, yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it. And so I'm watching. So what I do, I end up watching something that's very 80s or 90s while I send out cold emails, just to so it doesn't feel so monotonous and boring and alone. Because it's basically just data entry. You're just here. This is all day. This is you. Um, and I changed my script tonight as well. So what I usually watch are things like Living Single, Golden Girls, Murphy Brown, yeah, things like that. Maybe even something off of Disney. Yep, I'm sleeping. It is 12:46 a.m. Central Standard Time. Yep, I'm sleeping. But I definitely need to continue on these emails. Um, Something else allowed me to be out today. Oh, that's what happened today. Okay. So I saw that my account was overdrawn yesterday. I fixed it. Account overdrawn today. I'm like, okay, now look, I'm not even spending that much money for my things to, like, what the hell? So I call the bank, tell them what's going on, come to find out two things. I feel like I have to sneeze. Two things. One is that there's a company that had my ACH number to two different checking accounts. I have two different checking accounts because I read a book called Profit First. If you don't know about that, go get that book, Profit First, so that your finances can become more in order. So they had access to both ACH. I have no idea. They told me the name of the company. I'm like, that doesn't even sound familiar. My my expenses look like, Canva, GoDaddy, uh, Strikingly, those types of things. The software and tools, things like that. So I was like, I don't even know what that is. And they're like, well, we can close those accounts. I'm like, oh my God. So that's what they did. They closed my accounts, gave me new accounts, and then I had to set up the back end system to that all over again. So that's a thing. While I was talking to them, I also that made me think of some individuals in the business transformational space that have definitely not just warned me, but cautioned me. So when large paydays start coming, you have to have a system that can support those. Now I understand, the IRS being pinged. I don't have any problem with that. I have no problem with the IRS being pinged based on the revenue that we are receiving. Not an issue. My issue is that using certain payment gateways and them keeping the funds for 60, 90, 120 days, I'm not with that. And so I'm looking at different payment gateways to support large scale transactions. So I got pointed in the right direction, made contact, and so I should be hearing from them in the next day or two. So that made me feel good. As far as things that I'm considering all aspects of what I am bringing forth, creating, manifesting. It takes being smart. It does. It takes being smart and being in this space for over a decade. I have a lot to pull from. My own experiences, borrowed experiences for sure. Because I listen. I do listen. I am coachable, even when I am not in a coaching program. I am coachable. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it. I think that's it. I think that's it. Yeah. Okay. So I think we're good. Now it's time for how I end it. And so I have started. I don't do coke, by the way. It's allergies, people. I've told y'all that in like every video. It's allergies. Believe me, this is not coke nose. Not coke nose. Yes, I know what that is. I know what every drug on earth is. Um, so how I end these now is a very Neville Goddard, Abraham Hicks, Joe Dispenza type of way of what I learned from those humans and embodying um, that feeling of it happening. So Neville Goddard says, feel the feeling of the wish fulfilled. I'll say that again. Feel the feeling of a wish fulfilled. So this wish has been fulfilled. It feels grand that we have sold $1 million, over $1 million worth of services within the time frame that I said we were going to do that. It feels good that people are excited about what we offered. It feels good that we have team in place. I feel so supported. That we have team in place. I'm not by myself. It feels so good to not be in this bright, sunny, splendid, juicy, delicious space. And I'm not by myself. I feel big as far as what I get to do now. I now get to do so many different things that I've desired to do for so fucking long. It feels good to go get me a new laptop. Oh, and now I get to go to, yeah, tomorrow I get to go get the laptop because of what we did. It feels good. I am now, I am now a 7-figure CEO. I am now, I am now, I am now a 7-figure CEO. Create and manage successfully $1 million business. It was worth it. It was so fucking worth it. And my life looks the same, and it does not look the same at the same time. This feels like ease and grace and goodness and glory because of my testicular fortitude. Hell yeah. Feels good being a 7-figure CEO. Feels real good. Having people trust me with their dream. Yeah. Okay. All right. As always, I am Asa